So many things are going absolutely horrendously wrong with her. But this time, what happened is much worse. Worse than you can ever imagine. Even with the surrogacy of Lily and, you know, all those fake kids, moon bump, all of those things. But this news is 10 times worse. Why? Well, I'll explain to you in a second. Before I do that, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the like, also leave a comment. Now, here's the thing. You might say, well, what can be worse than her faking pregnancy and getting this news all over the internet, going it viral, making it go viral? People like myself and so many people have pointed out discrepancies. People like myself, we have shown our evidence as proof as to why we do not believe she was pregnant. But this time, we do not have to do anything of those things. It is not on us. It was really on her to prove that she was right and the other person was wrong. And the people who are involved in this new scandal of Meghan Markle, they are credible. They have been in the industry longer than her. They have followers way more than her, and they are the head when it comes to social media or mainstream media. They're the head of, or I should say, the epitome of personalities. So what am I talking here about? Well, this is what I want to explain to you guys. But before I do that, I just want to share this piece with you that I have found on the internet. So Nutmeg has been accused of making her worst strategic move yet by becoming embroiled in a war of words with lifestyle powerhouse Martha Stewart. Now, you might say, well, this is not a big deal. Is this worse than Lily, her surrogacy and all that? Wait a second. I'm not done yet. Let me actually share this and then I will explain to you, okay? Now, Radar Online, as RadarOnline.com has revealed, the dispute erupted after Stewart, 85, revealed she had recently attended a California dinner party with Nutmeg and claimed she overheard the former suit actress discussing her trip to Britain. One thing very, very clear from this: Martha Stewart was not actively listening. She just overheard. Means she was not even interacting with her. This is where things get very, very important for us to notice, which is that she wants us to believe that somehow Martha Stewart is her level. Martha Stewart in that dinner hardly talked to her. Means she was snubbed. That is something you have to understand. Martha Stewart, she snubbed Nutmeg at that dinner party. She did not talk to her. But she wanted her attention. She wanted Martha's attention, but for all the wrong reason. She wasn't expecting that Martha would actually catch those words that are very negative, very sensitive against the monarchy, especially against Charles, and then she will tell the whole story to the media. She was not expecting that. She was just trying to get her attention, Martha's attention, so that they could have a photo together, not go to the press and tell everything what she said negatively about the monarchy. So number one, she was snubbed, ignored by Martha Stewart. Number two, she was not expecting Martha to go out in the public and talk to the press, talk to the public about her negative comments. Now, Nutmeg and her husband had recently visited King Charles and Queen Camilla and at Highgrove House after reportedly agreeing that details of the private royal reunion would remain confidential. The reason Martha Stewart exposed her is not just because what she was saying was very, very bad. She was spreading stinking, news all over the room at the dinner party. But the reason Martha was like, I have had it enough with this particular person, is because she just said after the visit that she will not talk negatively. She would not say, forget about talking negatively. She would not say a word about that particular visit. That's the promise she made to the monarchy. Lo and behold, all of a sudden, she's leaking it all to public. And Martha noticed that. Martha Stewart is a good friend with the monarchy, with Prince William. And she was like, no, this cannot happen. She said she's supposed to be keeping it quiet. But here we have her talking all about it. Stewart said, listen to this. I had dinner with Nutmeg with the other night. We were both guests at a dinner party in California, and she had just gotten back from the palace. So Martha Stewart knew it, that she just got back. She's following the story. I did not talk to her really more than to say a couple of words. So she was basically, hi. I mean, if you see somebody obviously out of respect, not respect, maybe courtesy, she doesn't have any respect for Nutmeg. But, just for the sake of keeping this moment as normal as possible, she said, hi, Nutmeg, something like that. But I know she was talking about it. Okay? So she might be, it is possible that she was bragging. She wanted to brag about her visit to the monarchy because she doesn't deserve to be in the royal family. But nevertheless, when she was like, let me brag about what I said or what I did or what the palace did when I visited them last time. Let me tell you that because I am the royal, right? And then she was like telling every single thing she should not be telling. A source close to Markle, Nutmeg, has since disputed Stewart's account, suggesting the veteran lifestyle entrepreneur had been confused about what she heard. So again, the Sussex is what is pushing back. Prompted criticism over why Nutmeg would risk antagonizing one of America's most established lifestyle personalities while developing her own business in a similar space. News 24 presenter Danica D. Giorgio has now questioned the wisdom of the response. She said, quote, I don't know why Markle wanted to pick a fight in the first place with Queen of Cooking, Martha Stewart, because Martha will trample upon her 10 times over. She was not, okay, let me make it clear. She was not picking a fight against Martha because she knows she cannot win it. She was just trying to brag about the visit. She just wanted to say something negative. But what she was not expecting was the fallout, the public backlash, that the news will go viral so much to the point where people are now saying this person can never be trusted. Now, of course, the palace is on alert after all of these things happen because palace told her don't say or speak about the visit. She's like, no, I'm going to say everything about it. Now the palace will have to think 10 times, should think 10 times before they will invite her again. Okay, so Giorgio, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, argued the comparison was particularly awkward because Nutmeg has been prompting lifestyle products while Stewart has spent decades building an enormously successful business around food, entertaining, and homemaking. I think it's probably the worst thing she could have done because Nutmeg's out there selling her jams, dog biscuits, and the rest of the palaver that comes with it. Not doing very well, she suggested. Not doing very well. So again, the backlash, the public pushback, they're all there for people to see. Now, let me tell you why this is worse than anything we have seen from her. It is because all this time, for the most part, we were saying something. We were claiming that this happened, that happened. All the royal commentators, experts. But now we have an eyewitness who heard with her own ears that somebody is actually trashing the monarchy. This time she cannot say, oh, this is not what I meant, or this is not what this is what I meant, this is not what I meant. Because when she gave the interview with Oprah, she could have said a lot of things. Well, no, I didn't mention the name of the people who are racist, right? She could have said so many things. But now we have an eyewitness who heard her talking negatively, trashing the monarchy one more time. Not for the first time, one more time. Therefore, this is what makes this situation much, much worse for her. And as Radar Online, they said, this is the worst yet. This is the worst yet. But more to come. I'll give you more updates.